Jai Gurudev and Namaste. We are here today to delve deep into the beautiful and ancient festival of Chhath Pooja to help us understand the significance, rituals, and history behind this festival. We have an officer from the Vedic Dham Sansthan. Thank you for joining us today. Namaste. Jai Gurudev, it is a pleasure to be here and talk about Chhath Pooja, one of the most ancient and spiritually significant festivals in Hindu culture. To begin with, could you explain what Chhath Pooja is and its significance? Chhath Puja is a unique Hindu festival dedicated to worshipping Surya Devta, sun god, and his consort Usha, the first light of dawn, and Sandhya, the last light of dusk. It is primarily observed in the northern regions of India, especially in Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, and parts of Nepal. The festival is significant because it is rooted in the Vedic tradition of sun worship, which acknowledges the sun as a source of all energy. The sun sustains life on earth, and Chhath Puja is a way of expressing gratitude to the sun for providing sustenance, health, and prosperity. It is also a time when devotees seek blessings for the well being of their family and the overall welfare of the community. How old is this tradition of Chhath Puja and what are its origins? Chhath Puja is believed to date back to ancient times, even before the Vedic period. Some references to sun worship and similar rituals are found in the Rig Veda, one of the oldest scriptures in Hinduism. In the Rig Veda, there are hymns dedicated to the sun god, symbolizing the significance of solar energy in human life. In the epic Ramayana, it is mentioned that Lord Rama and Mata Sita performed Chhath Puja after returning to Ayodhya from exile. Similarly, in the Mahabharata, Draupadi is said to have observed Chhath rituals to solve the problems of her family. In addition to these stories, Chhath Puja is believed to have its roots in the worship of the sun as a deity who governs health, healing, and longevity. Historical records also suggest that this festival has been practiced for thousands of years in its current form in the Gangetic plains of India. That is fascinating. Could you tell us about the key rituals associated with Chhath Puja? Absolutely, Chhath Puja spans 4 days, each with its own set of rituals and significance. For day one, there is the Nahai Khai. This is the first day of the festival, where devotees take a dip in holy rivers or water bodies to purify themselves. The day is marked by simplicity, where devotees eat only a single meal, prepared with great care and purity. The meal usually consists of rice, dal, pulses, and pumpkin vegetable. On day two is the Kharna. On the second day, known as Kharna, the devotees fast for the entire day and break their fast after sunset with a simple offering of kheer, a sweet rice pudding, puris, or the fried bread and fruits. This meal is shared with family and neighbors, emphasizing the communal aspect of the festival. Day 3 is the Sandhya Arghya. This is the main day of the Chhath Puja. Devotees fast without water and prepare offerings, prasad consisting of fruits, thekua, a special baked wheat cake, and other homemade sweets. In the evening, they go to a river bank or any water body to offer arghya or offering to the setting sun. This marks the transition from day to night, acknowledging the role of both Usha and Sandhya. And day 4 is the Usha Arghya on the final day. Devotees again gather at the river bank before sunrise to offer Arghya to the rising sun. This marks the end of the fast and the conclusion of the festival. After this, the devotees break their fast by consuming the prasad they had offered during the rituals. Throughout the rituals, maintaining purity in thoughts and actions is of utmost importance. Devotees are often seen wearing simple, unadorned clothes, and the prasad is prepared with the greatest sanctity, using only ingredients that are considered pure and natural. Can you share the deeper spiritual significance of Chhat Puja? Why is it so important to worship the sun? The sun, as we know, is the source of all life on earth. Spiritually, the sun symbolizes consciousness, knowledge, and the ultimate truth in Vedic philosophy. The sun represents the Atman or the inner self or soul. Therefore, the rituals of Chhat Puja symbolize a journey from darkness, ignorance to light, knowledge, and truth. Moreover, the practice of offering arghya to the setting and rising sun reflects the cyclical nature of life. It acknowledges the balance between night and day, life and death, and the continuous flow of energy that sustains the universe. The fast and the rigorous austerities associated with Chhat Puja signify a deep sense of surrender, devotion, and discipline. On a scientific note, standing in water while offering prayers to the sun helps in absorbing solar energy more efficiently, which is believed to have health benefits. The sun's rays at dawn and dusk are said to be healing and can improve vitality and immunity. Chhat Puja is also known for its environmental and communal aspects. Could you tell us more about these? Yes, Chhath Puja is deeply connected to nature. The festival emphasizes the importance of water bodies like rivers, ponds, and lakes, highlighting their sanctity in Hindu culture. Devotees gather at these natural sites to offer their prayers, reinforcing a respect for natural resources. The preparation for the rituals also avoids synthetic materials, with devotees using eco friendly items such as clay lamps, bamboo baskets, and organic fruits. This makes Chhath one of the most environmentally conscious festivals. Communally, Chhath Puja is unique in that it transcends caste, class, and even religious barriers. People from different backgrounds come together to celebrate and help one another during the festival. The sense of collective devotion and the shared goal of achieving spiritual and physical well being fosters unity and harmony in society. How has the Chhath Puja evolved over the years, especially in urban settings? While Chhath Puja has its roots in rural and agrarian traditions, it has adapted to urban settings as well. In cities like Delhi, Mumbai, and Kolkata, where there is a large diaspora from Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. The festival is celebrated with great enthusiasm. Temporary ghats, river banks are often set up near lakes, reservoirs, or even artificial ponds for devotees to perform their rituals. Modernization has brought some changes, but the core values of the festival, simplicity, purity, and devotion, remain intact. Moreover, the advent of technology and social media has made it easier for people across the globe to connect and participate in Chhat Puja, even if they are far from their native places. Thank you so much for this in depth insight into Chhat Puja. Is there any final message you would like to share? I would just like to emphasize that Chhat Puja is more than just a festival. It is a celebration of life, nature, and the divine energy that sustains us all. It teaches us gratitude, patience, and discipline, and reminds us of the interconnectedness of all life forms. I encourage everyone, regardless of where they are, to participate in this beautiful festival and connect with the ancient wisdom it offers. Thank you once again for sharing your knowledge. We wish you a blessed Chhat Puja. Thank you. Wishing everyone happiness, health, and prosperity through the blessings of the Surya Devta. Thank you, Jai Gurudev, for the insightful discussion so far. Let's continue exploring some newer aspects of Chhat Puja. Could you elaborate on the connection between Chhat Puja and ancient environmental practices, especially with regard to sustainability and ecological balance? Chhat Puja has always been intrinsically tied to nature, and many of its practices reflect an ancient understanding of environmental sustainability in today's world, where there is a pressing need for eco friendly and sustainable lifestyles. Chhat Puja offers a model for harmonious living with nature. For instance, the materials used during the rituals, like clay, bamboo, and natural dyes, are all biodegradable. The use of natural substances ensures that there is minimal environmental impact, which is crucial in our current era of excessive plastic and non biodegradable waste. Moreover, worshipping natural elements like the sun, water, and soil during Chhat emphasizes the importance of protecting these vital resources. The festival encourages reverence for natural ecosystems, aligning with contemporary concepts of ecological balance as advocated in environmental research journals. A report published by the International Journal of Environmental Research highlights how indigenous rituals like Chhat play an important role in raising awareness about the conservation of natural resources in rural and urban settings alike. It is amazing to see how the rituals align with sustainable practices. Could you also shed light on the health benefits associated with Chhat Puja, especially the fasting and sun exposure? Yes, health benefits form a vital aspect of Chhat Puja. Although many devotees may view them as spiritual byproducts rather than intentional practices, fasting, an integral part of the festival, has both physical and mental benefits. Scientific studies, such as those published in journals like The Lancet and Nutrition and Health, have shown that intermittent fasting, like the kind practiced during Chhat, can lead to detoxification, improved metabolism, and a strengthened immune system. Furthermore, sun exposure, which is central to the rituals, has long been recognized as beneficial for human health. The early morning and late evening sunlight, which devotees absorb while standing in water during the Arghya offering, is rich in vitamin D, as highlighted by research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism. Exposure to sunlight in these non harmful times boosts vitamin D levels, which are essential for bone health, immune function, and overall vitality. Chhat Puja also promotes mental well being through meditation like practices embedded in the ritual. Standing in water facing the horizon and maintaining focus on the sun is akin to mindful meditation, which has been proven in numerous studies to reduce stress and enhance mental clarity. That's truly enlightening. I understand that Chhat Puja is primarily celebrated in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, but what is its global presence like and how has the festival transcended geographical boundaries? Chhath Puja's popularity has indeed crossed borders. Thanks to the large diaspora from Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and Nepal, the festival is now celebrated in several countries around the world, including the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia. The Global Hinduism Research Journal published an article that documents how cultural festivals like Chhath are being preserved and adapted in foreign lands. In cities like New York, London, and Melbourne, devotees gather near lakes and artificial ponds to celebrate the festival, even creating makeshift ghats where natural water bodies are not accessible. The communal spirit remains strong, with families coming together to prepare prasad and conduct rituals, regardless of the geographical distance from the native lands. The growth of Chhat Puja in these countries is also a testament to the adaptability of Hindu rituals. Devotees have found creative ways to stay connected to their traditions even while being away from home. Social media platforms and video streaming services have helped create virtual communities that celebrate the festival together. This is particularly evident during the pandemic years when Chhat was celebrated virtually by millions across the globe. That's a wonderful way to preserve culture and tradition across borders. As we are talking about globalization, how has modern technology influenced Chhat Puja? Are there any contemporary innovations that have been incorporated? Modern technology has indeed had a profound impact on the way Chhat Puja is celebrated. Though the core rituals have remained largely unchanged, one of the major influences has been the use of digital platforms to connect devotees, especially those living away from their families or in the distant parts of the world. Live streamed rituals from major ghats such as those in Patna or Varanasi are now available to anyone with an internet connection. This allows people to participate in the celebrations remotely, maintaining a spiritual connection despite a physical distance. Additionally, mobile apps have been developed to guide devotees through the rituals, reminding them of key timings of fasting, prayers, and offerings. Some apps even provide detailed instructions on preparing prasad along with the significance of each ritual step. This is particularly helpful for younger generations who may not be as familiar with the traditional practices. Environmental technology has also made its way into Chhat celebrations. In some regions, solar powered lighting and eco friendly cooking stoves are used to prepare the prasad. Communities are increasingly aware of minimizing their environmental footprint, and this aligns well with the festival's natural themes. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Religious Studies and Technology mentions that festivals like Chhat Puja are adapting to contemporary life while still preserving their spiritual essence. Technology is seen as an enabler rather than a disruptor, helping the younger generation engage more deeply with their cultural heritage. That's incredible to hear how traditions are adapting in such meaningful ways. Could you also talk about the socio-cultural impact of Chhat Puja, particularly in terms of gender roles and empowerment? Chhat Puja is unique in its emphasis on equality and inclusivity. Although traditionally it is women who observe the fast and perform the rituals, in recent years we have seen a growing number of men participating in the fasting and prayers as well. This shift is symbolic of the evolving dynamics and gender roles within the family and society. Historically, women played a central role in organizing and conducting Chhat, which gave them a special place in the social and spiritual life of the community. Even today, it is considered a highly respected role for women to lead the rituals. This role gives them agency and a voice in religious practices, which, as pointed out in the Journal of Gender and Religion, contributes to the empowerment of women in a patriarchal society. Furthermore, Chhat Puja encourages community involvement regardless of gender or caste. During the festival, everyone comes together to clean, decorate, and prepare for the rituals. The sense of collective responsibility and mutual respect is a powerful force in breaking down societal barriers, fostering unity, and promoting the idea of equality. That's a very progressive aspect of the festival. Finally, can you share some lesser known facts about Chhat Puja that many people might not be aware of? One lesser known fact is that Chhat Puja does not involve any idol worship, which sets it apart from most Hindu festivals. Instead, devotees worship the elements of nature, primarily the sun and water, making it a uniquely naturalistic celebration. The direct connection to nature gives Chhat its distinctive spiritual flavor. Another interesting fact is that the process of fasting during Chhat Puja is incredibly rigorous. Devotees observe a 36-hour fast without even drinking water, known as Nirjala Vrat. This level of austerity is said to purify the mind and body, preparing the devotee for a higher spiritual connection with the divine. There is also a deep scientific basis behind the timing of the festival. Chhat occurs just after the end of the monsoon and before the onset of winter. This is a time when the seasonal change can make people more susceptible to illnesses. Standing in water while facing the sun helps absorb vital solar energy and is believed to strengthen the immune system, a practice that is discussed in various health studies. And lastly, Chhat Puja is perhaps one of the most egalitarian festivals. It welcomes participation from everyone, regardless of social or economic status, and this has contributed to its growing popularity across diverse communities. Thank you so much for sharing these profound insights about Chhat Puja. It is clear that this festival is not just a cultural celebration but a deeply spiritual and socially significant practice. It has been my pleasure to speak with you about this. Chhat Puja is indeed a timeless festival that connects us with our roots, our environment, and each other in beautiful and meaningful ways. Jai Gurudev, and thank you once again for such an enriching conversation. Let's continue with newer perspectives. Could you elaborate on the relationship between Chhat Puja and Ayurvedic principles? Is there any evidence from research that links this festival with traditional health practices? Yes. The Chhat Puja has many connections to Ayurvedic principles, especially in terms of promoting physical and mental well being through natural elements. Ayurveda, which emphasizes the balance between the body, mind, and environment, aligns well with the key rituals of Chhat Puja. One of the most obvious connections is the fasting elements. Ayurveda advocates intermittent fasting to help reset the digestive system and remove toxins or ama from the body. The 36-hour waterless fast observed during Chhat Puja is a way of detoxifying the body and improving metabolic function, which is supported by numerous studies published in journals like the Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine. These studies highlight how controlled fasting can reduce inflammation, improve digestion, and support the body's natural healing processes. The ritual of offering water or arghya to the sun also has Ayurvedic significance in Ayurveda. The sun is associated with the Pitta dosha, which governs metabolism, energy production, and transformation in the body. Each and early morning and late evening sunlight as access during Chhat helps balance the Pitta energy, which is essential for maintaining good health. Sunlight, particularly at these times, is also free from harmful UV rays and provides optimal benefits such as increasing serotonin levels, boosting mood, and regulating the body's circadian rhythm. This connection between sunlight, water, and well being has been extensively documented in research papers. The International Journal of Ayurvedic Research also discusses the benefits of sun worship and how early civilizations recognized the sun as a healer, a concept that resonates strongly with Chhat Puja. That is fascinating. I would love to explore more about the spiritual symbolism of the festival. How does Chhat Puja connect with cosmic elements, and are there any references in Vedic literature to support these rituals? Chhat Puja is deeply rooted in Vedic traditions with significant connections to cosmic elements such as the sun, water, air, and earth. The rituals are designed to honor these elements, which are seen not just as physical entities but as divine forces that sustain life. The worship of the sun or the Surya Devta is central to the festival. In Vedic literature, the sun is considered the ultimate source of life and energy. The Rig Veda, one of the oldest texts in human history, contains several hymns dedicated to the sun, praising it as a provider of health, wealth, and spiritual enlightenment. Hymns such as the Gayatri Mantra invoke the sun to illuminate the intellect and guide devotees towards righteousness. The cosmic significance of water, another element worshipped in Chhat, is reflected in Vedic texts like the Yajurveda and Atharvaveda. Water, referred to as the Apaha, is not only seen as a life giving force but also a purifier of body and the spirit. The fact of standing in rivers or lakes while offering arghya symbolizes the merging of the individual soul with the cosmic energy of the universe, a concept central to the Vedic spirituality. In contemporary research, the connection between cosmic elements and human well being has been explored in journals like the Journal of Vedic Science, which discusses how ancient rituals such as Chhat align with universal laws and energies. These rituals are seen as a way to maintain balance and harmony between the individual and the cosmos, reflecting the deep spiritual symbolism of the festival. That's profound perspective. Since Chhat Puja is a sun-centric festival, are there any studies that explore the festival in relation to astrological influences or the movement of celestial bodies? Yes, Chhat Puja is closely tied to astrological and astronomical cycles. The festival is celebrated during two specific periods of the year, once after Diwali in Kartik month, October November, and once in the summer during Chatra, that is the March April. Both of these periods correspond with significant transitions in the sun's position, as seen in Vedic astrology. The Chhath festival after Diwali, which is the most widely celebrated, coincide with the sun's movement toward the southern hemisphere, known as the Dakshinayana. It is considered a time when the sun's power begins to diminish, making it a critical period for sun worship to ensure continued vitality and health. According to Vedic astrology, this is a time when cosmic energy shifts, and offering prayers to the sun during Chhath Puja helps balance the energy within oneself and the environment. Studies published in journals like the Astrological Journal of India and Vedic Astrology Today discuss how these celestial movements have long been understood to influence agricultural cycles, health, and human behavior. For instance, Dakshinayana is believed to be a time when the days grow shorter and the nights longer, which can affect mood and physical well being. By worshipping the sun and harnessing its energy during this time, the devotees aim to counteract any negative effects and ensure continued prosperity and happiness. Modern researchers have also drawn parallels between the timing of Chhath Puja and astronomical cycles, noting how ancient Indian rituals were designed to align with these cosmic forces, ensuring both individual and communal well being. It is incredible how astrology and astronomy are interwoven into the fabric of the festival. Could we also talk about the significance of water bodies in Chhat Puja? Why are rivers, ponds, and lakes essential, and what does research say about this connection? Water bodies are essential to Chhat Puja as they represent purity and the cycle of life. In Vedic philosophy, water is not just a physical substance but a sacred element that has the power to purify and connect humans to divine forces. Standing in a river or pond while offering prayers is symbolic of returning to nature, to the source of life itself. From a ritualistic perspective, the act of standing in water during sunrise and sunset, when the sun's rays are at their softest, is believed to facilitate the absorption of vital cosmic energy. This is not just a spiritual belief but also has scientific backing. Research published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology suggests that being near water, often referred to as blue ocean as space, significantly enhances mental well being, reduces stress, and induces a state of calm and contemplation during Chhat Puja. These effects are amplified by the meditative atmosphere created during the prayers. Moreover, the presence of water in Chhat Puja reflects the agricultural roots of the festival. Traditionally, Chhat was celebrated by farmers as a way to thank the sun for a successful harvest and to pray for the well being of future crops. The water body is essential for irrigation and agriculture and naturally became the focal point of these celebrations. This connection between water and fertility is discussed in agricultural and environmental research, particularly in journals like the International Journal of Rural Studies, which explores how traditional festivals like Chhat sustain a deep relationship with nature and farming communities. I see how water is both spiritually and practically important. To wrap up our conversation, are there any other emerging trends or modern adaptations of Chhat Puja that you have observed, perhaps in urban settings or among the diaspora? Absolutely, one of the most striking trends in modern Chhat Puja celebrations, especially in urban areas, is the increasing focus on environmental conservation. As awareness about pollution and ecological sustainability grows, many communities have started using eco friendly materials for the rituals. For instance, instead of plastic or non biodegradable offerings, devotees are now using organic materials that recompose easily. In line with the festival's original principles, urban authorities in cities like Patna, Delhi, and Mumbai have also implemented policies to clean and preserve water bodies before Chhat Puja. This has not only improved the environmental conditions but has also raised awareness about the importance of keeping the water bodies clean throughout the year. In some cities, temporary artificial ponds are created to ensure that the devotees have access to clean water for the rituals, a move that is both practical and respectful of tradition. In the diaspora, Chhat Puja has evolved to become a cultural ambassador for Indian traditions. Many Indian communities abroad have worked with local authorities to celebrate the festival in public spaces like parks and lakes. The rituals are often streamed live to allow extended family members back in India to participate virtually. This trend of digital participation has brought families closer despite being continents apart, which is something that recent studies in cultural anthropology have highlighted as a significant benefit of modern technology. Interestingly, This adaptation of Chhath Puja has been widely researched in journals like the Journal of Global Hindu Diaspora, where it is noted how festivals like Chhath help maintain cultural identity and fosters a sense of community among Indian immigrants. This has been a deeply informative conversation, and I appreciate all the valuable insights you have shared. Thank you for helping us understand the layers of meaning behind Chhath Puja from its ancient origins to its modern day significance. It's been a pleasure to share the depth and beauty of Chhath Puja with you. The festival continues to evolve, yet its essence, celebrating life, nature, and cosmic harmony, remains timeless. Thank you for this opportunity to discuss it, Jay.